So if you're watching this video, obviously you've written your first blog post, you've activated your affiliate account because obviously you want to make money while you're blogging. And if you haven't done those things, just pause the video and go back and do them, because all 8 steps are important to do daily. Okay. Now this step is fascinating because it's something that I ignored in my business for years. I still succeeded, right? But when I started applying what you're going to learn in this video, and it's so simple, guys. If you do this, it will change your thinking, it'll change your business, it will change your life. It requires a little bit of management, but it's so easy, it's unbelievable. And what is it? It's market daily. Now, we're going to define that for you. You say market daily, isn't that vague and ambiguous? Yes, it is, but we're going to define it. And here's what I'm going to consider to be fulfilling this commitment. Not blogging. Blogging is another commitment. What this is this is paid marketing. This is going to be reinvesting profits back into paid strategies. You say, Dave, paying for marketing? Well, yeah, right? Now, why are we going to encourage you to do this? Well, I'm going to talk a little bit, then I'm going to hand it over to Dave, because he really handles our paid media here at Empowerment Network that we do, because we do everything that we're telling you to do. What is it? It's Facebook PPC, it's buying a solo ad, it's sending out postcards, it's anything that you can reach out to customers that are way outside your range from just your blogging. It's reaching into networks and people that you can't reach if you don't do it. Now, here's what we're going to encourage you to do at Empower. We're going to encourage you, number one, in this video, to set up your first ad and to go buy a solo ad. Now, you can learn how to do these things if you go and you click on the 15K formula you need to buy that product, and all the rest of our products, you learn these strategies. So you really learn a lot about the science of how to do this in the Costa Rica Mastermind Intensive. That was a $3,000 course. You get it for $500. You can resell it. You can earn $500 commissions on it. You need it. You need to go through this information because you're going to need to study a little bit every day for the next 90 days with us. Just study half an hour a day, and apply what you learn in those videos, and this will change your life. Let me tell you what happened to me. I started looking at my business, and I started thinking about something. A lot of people think about spending money on advertising like they're spending money. But I started looking at the amount of money I was making. I'd gotten up to about $30,000 a month, and Dave thinks this is pretty miraculous, and honestly it is, with no paid ads. I'd done it through blogging and just through team building, right? Isn't that ridiculous? I mean, honestly, you're like, no paid ads? I was talking to Aaron Rashkin, who's one of our top leaders here, who's made over $100,000 in a month before, and Aaron Rashkin was like, how many leads are you getting from no paid ads? I was like, a lot. And he's like, holy, I showed him how much money I was making. He's like, I didn't even think that was possible. So what I've done is abnormal. Most people are going to make money way faster if they're willing to reinvest. But here's the thing I realized. I was looking at my budget. I said $30,000 a month. I was like, if I took 20% of that and set it aside like I didn't even make it and just blew it on ads and messed up, I'm not spending money if I can turn $6,000 into $8,000. Right? If you can make, in other words, if you could spend $1 and make $1.50, you're not spending money. You're not spending. So what we're going to encourage you to do is make some commissions. If you're poor, you can skip over this until you make your first commissions. If you've got money, you need to do it now. Okay, even a little bit of money, $20, $30, you need to do it now. So what do? You earn a commission, and we're going to encourage you to take 20% of it. Now, this is your commitment. Are you going to do it? Depends if you're poor or not. Depends if you want to be on the beaches of the world or not. Depends on whether you want to grow fast or slow. But if you earn 1,000, take 200, and your goal is to make 400 back from that 200. And then if you make 1,500, your goal is to take 300 and to reinvest it into paid media and get more leads into your capture page. When I did that, I went from making $30,000 a month, this is before Empower Network, to $90,000 a month in 30 days. That one change. So was it, you say, Dave, how much did it cost? Well, I spent about $8,000 on paid media because I made 30, and I was like, well, I'm going to do a third. I did more than what I told you to do. So I was like, I'm going to take about $8,000 to get more leads. I get like 15,000 more leads. I was like, holy smokes, because it used to take me through blogging. It used to take me 15 months to get that many leads. But I get it a month with paid media, right? So I reinvested 8, and I made like 70. So that was my metrics. Now, everybody's math isn't going to be like that because you got to learn what you're doing. But I looked at that and I said, I ain't going to be no wussy. I'm investing some of my money back into my business because that's how a business owner thinks. Does that make sense to you? So over to Dave, let's talk about paid media a little bit and reinvesting your money.
Well, yeah. Well, let's get one thing out of the way first, is that the biggest thing that people do is sit around and think that they're not ready yet. Yeah. Number one biggest mistake, and let me grab a little more cord here. Guys, isn't this a beautiful view? I was just kind of hearing some animals kind of singing back here and stuff. Just the beaches of the world, the mountains of the world here in Costa Rica. Feels good.
It does.
So here's the biggest problem or the biggest, I think, mentality mistake that people have is that I'm not ready to do that yet. So when are you ready? I've seen people seriously, one example would be a blog. I've seen one person take 2 years to set up their blog. So we're like, well, we need to fix that. Here's a blog. It's ready for you. Just start posting. We've already solved that problem. But the next problem that I see people have, and of course, this is over a several year period of just working with thousands of people on different teams, coaching people, interacting with people, talking to people, leaders, and people who are just getting started. And the number one most common just hurdle that I see people dealing with is getting started. So there is no secret to this. You can't buy this. It's free. It's for the taking. And what you need to do is do exactly what Dave just said, which is go set up your first campaign. But the next problem that people have is a problem that a lot of times they don't have any control over. And it's the problem of poor products to sell. Okay, and then also poor marketing. Okay, what do I mean by poor marketing? Well, maybe if you're watching this video and you could be somebody who has no affiliation with network marketing, no affiliation with affiliate marketing, and that's completely fine. Maybe you're just somebody who just, maybe your cousin or something came up to you, your neighbor, and was like, hey, you got to check this out, and then you got in, and this is just all brand new and it's cool. But a lot of people who come from the network marketing industry, the home-based business industry, the online world, they spend a lot of their time sending traffic and going out there with their hard-earned money and their valuable time, and they get the person to the point to where they're at least willing to take a look at something, and then they send that traffic or that person to the site or the presentation, and it is the most boring, awful, lowest converting, just non-profit bullcrap you've ever seen in your entire life. So what we did is we solved that problem. So if you're an affiliate here, which the way to become an affiliate, and everybody has to do it, is go up and click the My eWallet, and it's $19.95 a month or whatever that pays for your customer support. Just an incredible value, and you can come in and send traffic to the highest converting offer in the entire online world. How do I know that? Well, because I track all of our stats. We have a team that works behind the scenes that's tracking, and we're always looking to increase those conversions, and we're tweaking colors and words, and I mean, that's what it's all about. Why? Because we're marketers. We understand that stuff, and what we've done is create a system that you don't have to focus on all of that stuff that you really have no business focus on when you first get started. The only thing that you need to do is get into that 15K formula and go through that course. You need to get in that Costa Rica intensive, and you need to watch those videos and study and take notes and understand and learn what you need to learn, and then go out there and take action. And then, of course, the inner circle, which is something that we're going to talk about a little more in this fast start video, listening to an audio training every day. Here's the cool thing. I thought you just liked to touch my hair, but I guess there was something up there.
I do.
I might make you let your hair down too, because sometimes I like to touch it as well. But one thing that helps me, why? Because I'm a student of the game. I'm a student of marketing, and what I'll do is I'll go into that inner circle, and what we do is a lot of times interview different leaders, and all people who are inside of Empower Network, the majority of them are leaders who are getting results here, and a lot of them nobody knows because they've never got results before, but they're getting results here because they've actually got a product that's valuable, and they've got a marketing funnel that converts, and we interview them, and inside of the inner circle, we've got people in there who are breaking down direct mail. You're getting an education in these products that you just can't get anywhere. So that solves the last problem, which is overwhelm and confusion. And everybody's out there buying everybody else's marketing. And somebody will send you an email because you're on a list of 100 different people, and they'll say, you need to have this to have success. And you'll go and you'll buy it, and it'll be something that just really gets you deviating from where you need to focus. What we've done is create a platform, and it's kind of an all in-house university that has all of the moving parts, and the only thing that you need to do is send traffic, of course, if you're an affiliate. Now, if you're not an affiliate, of course, I would just take these principles and apply them to your business. But if you want to have all of those moving parts that are already proven, as of shooting this video to the tune of like $4.5 million in like 4 months, which is just ridiculous. It's obnoxious almost. If you want to have all those moving parts working for you, then you want to go through and you want to take the necessary time each day to educate yourself and to always be improving on your marketing strategies, and then you want to take action. And the most important thing that you can do for yourself right now is you can go into one of those courses. In lesson 4 of the 15K formula, I break down how to set up a Facebook pay-per-click campaign. So there's no need to go out there and Google how to do a Facebook PPC campaign. There's no need to go out there and Google or buy 1,000 things and get caught up in 1,000 different paralyzing guru situations to where you're like, oh gosh, what do I do next? we break down how to do solo ads. We break down how to do Facebook PPC. We break down all of the things that you need to know, and it's all killer, no filler. The majority of the time when you're trying to get an education and you're trying to learn something, let's do college for an example. You've got like 4 years to go through, and you have to actually take the meat and leave the bones. Well, what we've done in these courses inside of this almost university of entrepreneurialism and marketing is we've taken all of the bones out and only left the meat for you. So I've had a lot of success marketing with paid advertising, and it is the quickest way to go from zero to hero in your business. What you did was over a period of time, you built a business and people started to catch on. And that's what will happen when you're blogging on a daily basis. That's why it's so important to blog. If you haven't blogged, you're just coming into Empower Network today, you need to go back to the last video and hear this man talk about why it's so important. But the next thing that you need to do is you need to have your slow source of leads, traffic, and income working for you, which is your blogging. Over time, that's going to create your kind of retirement fund of traffic and leads and commissions. But if you're like me and you want a little bit of instant gratification, then this is the way to go. This is the way to go. It's get in there, go and create a campaign, take $100 and expect to just maybe even lose that 90 of it. Be okay with that. And don't be so emotionally tied to your business. So many people, they're like, man, I got $100, as if it's the last $100 in the world. Guys, listen, this is a business, and we tell you to reinvest 20% back in your business. When we launched this business, we invested almost 100% of what we made, and we were doing $5,000-$10,000 of sales each day. We're investing it back into our business to scale our business, which is something that you'll learn inside of the 15K formula. It's also something that you'll learn in the Costa Rica Intensive, and that's just a new level, another level. Where do you start if you're brand new? Well, you start by making a decision to go through all 8 of these core commitments. You make a decision that today you're going to take action. Today, you're going to stop making excuses that you're not ready. You're going to stop sitting on the sidelines and watching everybody else get all the leads and all the traffic and all the commissions. You're going to stop making excuses. You're going to look yourself in the mirror and you're going to say, it's my time. Today, it's my time. And I'll tell you what I did a lot of times in my business, especially with my paid marketing, was I just improvised. I just went with the flow. I just did what I had to do, and I didn't know what the outcome was going to be, but I knew what the outcome was after I did it. Yeah. Really, really simple stuff, and it's often overcomplicated. Guys, here's what you need to know, is that if you want to build a business, and if you're here, you're serious, period. Okay, if you're here, you're serious. I know you're all in because we've got this community of people who are just all in, okay? And if you're not all in, then you just don't even show your face, okay? We've got just so many people who are totally committed. You got to get all in. And there's lots of benefits to getting all in. But today can be the day that you break through. Stop having another breakdown. Stop wondering what it is that's going to get you to the next level. It's taking action, going in and creating that first campaign. And something special will happen to you when you get that first lead. Something special will happen to you when you get that first $25 commission or you make that first product sale. And that will carry you to the next phase of your business. That'll carry you to when you're making $100 a day, and then $200 a day, and then $300 a day. And what you'll do is you'll find yourself back on an Inner Circle video with this man or me, or doing a training product with somebody telling your story about how when you got started back 3 months ago or 4 months ago, and you were just getting started, and this is what you did. And that's how this industry works. That's how this community works. And I want to know next time I talk to you how long you've been all in. Have you been all in for 3 months? Have you been all in for 6 months? And how long are you going to be on this journey? How much can you commit? Because a lot of times people don't know their real potential. A lot of times people don't know how far they can go and how much they can actually do, and you're about to find that out because we're going to encourage you to do it. It starts right here, right now, saying, I'm done making excuses. I'm going to go set up a campaign, and I'm going to get some traffic. I'm going to get some leads, and I'm going to make this thing happen. So with that being said, you got a final thought?
Well, one last thought. A lot of people, they'll see this and they'll say, okay, what do I do? Well, I want to give you a very simple assignment, and then I want to tell you to do something else as well. Simple assignment is right now, before you go to the next video, right now place an ad. You say, I don't know how to place an ad. That's a perfect place to start. Make a mistake. Be willing to make a mistake. You say, Dave, I'm broke. I can't do it. What do I do? Place one ad a day and do something for free. Go to Craigslist. Put something up there. Okay? There's a lot of things that you can do for free if you're broke. I was broke when I started. Why I didn't do this? But then I made some money and I still didn't do it. It didn't make sense. If you've got money, let me tell you what I did when I started. I blogged 18 hours a day because I was poor. I had no job and I needed to make money. Well, that worked, but if you have a job, you need to take some of your money and invest it in advertising if you want to make money now. It just is the way that it is. And post an ad a day. Get in our Facebook group. We will tell you assignments all through the day that take 10, 15 minutes to do. And if you'll follow those assignments, we'll show you where to place the ads. We'll show you which products will teach you how to place the ads. And right now, you need to buy the 15K formula. If you don't have that product, you're not all in. That product, we go over information in that product that will change your life. You need to buy it, and you need to watch Webinar 4. Webinar 4 in that product, we go over exactly how to set up a Facebook PPC campaign. Dave Sharp covers that. Folks, we go over places to buy solo ads. What's that? It's where you can essentially email somebody else's list, get leads into your capture page, you keep the leads, and you keep the sales just by paying them a small fee. It's so cheap. I get leads for 10 cents each doing solos. So cheap. Just place an ad, do it daily, reinvest 20% back to scale it out, and you will not believe how fast you can grow a business if you learn to be smart with that. So do it now, then go to the next video. We're going to show you some cool stuff.